I have seen a lot of bad superhero movies. The Fantastic Four, Daredevil 2003, Emerge Productions' The Amazing Spider-Man fan. Uncle Ben! Alright, that one was a joke. You could calm down, that one was a joke. When I think about a bad superhero movie, the first one that comes to my mind is The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Now, this movie has all the ingredients that you need for a great Spider-Man film. You got good actors, good special effects, and a great soundtrack.
But that's the problem in this movie. There is way too much stuff going on. You got Peter trying to figure out who his parents are. You got the off and on thing with Gwen Stacy. You got Electro getting mad at Spider-Man because Spider-Man forgot his name. Dying. You got Harry getting mad at Spider-Man because Spider-Man got Harry story somehow. You got Rhino coming up Spider-Man. You got Peter trying to afford it. It's just way too much stuff going on. You basically have every single page of the Bible squeezed into a 2-hour and 22-minute time frame. The thing that I love about Andrew Garfield's movies is that they are so different. They're unique. The first movie, everything was so dark and grounded and mysterious. And I thought it was really cool because I've never seen a Spider-Man movie like it before. They made him funny, which was a big upgrade from Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man because quips was something that Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man really lacked. But at the same time, he didn't make so many jokes to the point where he got people killed.
You having a problem with
in this movie, he does.
Let me help you out with that. Oh, coming through! This is bad. I'm gonna be right back.
But the thing about him making jokes so much in this movie is because of the inconsistency. The inconsistency in this movie is worse than The Flash. Alright, so let's take a look at both the movies. At this point, the difference between the movies are night and day. There are totally different movies, which is really weird. Like I said, the first one was grounded and mysterious. This one, everything is light and campy. Like something that's reminiscent of the MCU movies. Now I know what you're gonna say. Well, Guardians of the Galaxy did it. Yeah, but Guardians of the Galaxy was able to pull that off because that's their way of storytelling. Every movie has their own way of storytelling. It could be a story about depression, and they use depression to bring that message to the viewer. This one is about joking, and making jokes is their way of telling the story. It's unique, it's different. The reason it works with them is because it's the first time we've seen it done. It's not like they did a Dark Knight, Kristen Bale, rated R, blood and everything, and then the next movie was like the Lego Batman. I guess that in The Amazing Spider-Man, they got on the hype train of the Dark Knight and went with everything more grounded and dark, like Batman. And then the Avengers came out, and they wanted to go along that hype train, and so they made another Spider-Man movie that was more light-hearted. It's literally like the movie is sabotaging itself. Like, there's no progression or anything. One movie later, he has a different costume, different attitude, and there's no story arc there. Harry Osborn wasn't even mentioned in the first movie. It's as if the writers were walking down to the studio with the perfect script in their hands, dropped it, picked him up, all the papers not in order, and was like, man, this seems like a pretty good script.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I get it. Spider-Man is a fictional character, but that is the point of these movies, is to humanize them and make them feel real. It's just that they don't act like humans in this movie. Dude's been Spider-Man for 2 years and he still can't stick a landing. The thing that I love about Spider-Man is, well, he's a lovable character. He is one of the most known superheroes around the planet, and he's honestly my favorite. Tobey Maguire and Tom Holland's Spider-Man, they're great to watch through. The first Amazing Spider-Man is fun. But this movie is miserable to sit through. This review actually took like a week to do because I couldn't sit down and watch The Amazing Spider-Man 2 in one sitting. It took me 3 days. 3 days! I mean, by the time the credits roll, I should be like my boy Jordan when he got that victory royale with me.
I'll be the boss. Movie. Movie. Oh,
But instead, I'm like this. There's no compelling stories, no compelling story arcs, nothing. You get no moments that are as powerful as, like, in Spider-Man 3, when Peter forgives Sandman for killing his uncle, or in Homecoming, when Peter realizes that he doesn't need a suit to be Spider-Man. We don't have any of these powerful moments that make the hero the hero. Instead, we get a bald man yelling in his underwear.
This is not a Spider!
Alright, let's give him some praise now. After all the crap that the Amazing series has received, I think there's one thing that they did right. The romance.
Hi.
They did a great job setting up the chemistry between Peter and Gwen. I mean, they humanized it really well. Gwen's death was one of the best Spider-Man live-action scenes to date. I mean, that was great. But everything else is wrong now. Shut up.